Reporting the archiving of data and finds and dissemination of search results are daily routines that begin with the first day of work in archaeology and in underwater archaeology too. In every underwater archaeological survey or excavation, interim and final reports shall be made available according to the timetable set out in the project design and deposited in relevant public records. In general, the archaeologists used to write some interim reports and the final reports. Interim reports are to be drafted regularly through the research process according to a set time schedule. Such reports should register all data. The final reports build on all interim reports and contain an analytical summary and interpretation of the results. Results of underwater archaeological projects must be made available to the full range of potential users. Reporting must be carried out by a team of researchers composed of specialists representing various branches of science. It is important to ensure collaboration and exchange. The final responsibility lies with the research director. Reports should therefore be elaborated and published within the shortest delay possible following the completion of activities. They must be submitted for archiving by the public institution indicated in the project design. Depositing of reports in a timely manner guarantees accessibility to important information and thereby allows for adequate future research to be carried out on the site in question. Scientific publication is the only way of advancing knowledge and obtaining conclusions that can then be presented to society. The contents of the reports can be published through a variety of means. These include publication of results in monographs and scientific journals. Reports can also be made available through the Internet. The UNESCO Convention on the Protection of Underwater Cultural Heritage set out the basic principle for the protection of underwater cultural heritage, and one option is the in situ preservation. In situ preservation means the preservation of underwater cultural heritage in its original location and refers to effective efforts to create a protective environment for a site. The UNESCO Convention promotes the public access to in situ underwater cultural heritage, except where such access is incompatible with protection and management. According to those principles and relying on the relevant know-how developed in the last 2 decades in the frame of several European projects as Mare Culture, Bloomed Sustainable Tourism, MUSA's Museums of Underwater Archaeology, and the new one, Bloomed Plus and Amphitrite Project, the institutes of the Italian Ministry of Culture, the Central Institute for Restoration, and the National Superintendents for Underwater Cultural Heritage had developed many approaches on technologies to monitor and promote accessible underwater cultural heritage sites. Diving in underwater cultural heritage sites is going to be an exciting experience that can be enriched with both technological and non-technological solutions addressed to provide to the divers a better understanding of the remains that they visit. Thanks to the technology of Internet underwater, for example, in the MUSA's project, an innovative system has been deployed in the Marine Protected Area Underwater Park of Baie, near Naples, and in the Underwater Harbor of Ignazia, near Brindisi, by the Central Institute for Restoration, WSense, and 3D Research. It's a network of innovative sensors to monitor the environment, the condition of submerged site, and the location of divers. Thanks to this system, the divers can visit the sites using innovative underwater tablets able to perform an augmented visualization representing the actual condition of the ancient ruins in underwater site and an interpretative virtual reconstruction of the archaeological remains. Thanks to this advanced underwater device, the diving experience is enriched, providing digital contents. On the other hand, the same technology provides no diver visitor with immersive augmented reality experience, raising their awareness and interest towards the underwater heritage protection. This is the future of underwater archaeology and of the access of people in underwater cultural heritage.